One Night with Mzansi is taking place at the Dubai Opera House this very evening. The event is a celebration of South Africa as well as its talent on the global stage, showcasing our uniqueness through storytelling, performance as well as music. For more on this, we're joined by Newzroom Afrika anchor Thembekile Mkhototo, who is live for us from the Expo 2020 Dubai. Thembekile, a very good evening to you. So how are the preparations coming along? Has the event actually started? Really, I think all of Mzansi is looking forward to seeing, I guess, what one would call the best of our best on the global stage.
Hi, Tammy, from Dubai. As you rightfully said, we are here at the Dubai Opera. No one told me when I was coming here that I'd actually be, if you look behind me, in somewhat of a sparkly heaven. The event has just started. It's a night with Mzansi. It's basically a multi-choice showcase. This is the opening of the showcase because over the next few days, Multi-Choice is going to be holding screenings for some of their shows, including Reika, for example, a brand new series that was launched earlier this year. It stars Kim Engelbrecht and Thando Tabete. Thando is in fact here as part of the team that's going to be speaking to global audiences, people attending the Dubai Expo this year. We're also going to hear from the guys from Chedza Pictures. They produce the popular telenovela The River, which airs on One Magic. They're also here to do their bit with the Multi-Choice team as Multi-Choice really tries to grow the already existing, if you will, international interest in South African television production. We've seen over the years, for example, The River, which I used as an example, being adapted for broadcast in other African territories. And the team at Multi-Choice really speaking to us today has said that they're hoping that they will be able to multiply that sort of uptake of their content and expose it to other territories, perhaps even beyond the continent. As far as the event itself, the showcase, it has started about 30 minutes ago. It opened with a performance by the Queen of the Music of Amandebele, Mamnothembi Mkhwebane, who hit the stage. She was then followed by Mikasa, a name known to many South Africans. And when we stepped out, in fact, they were just beginning to hear a message from the Arts and Culture Minister, Nathi Mthethwa, a minister who has not had, if you will, an easy year when you consider what's been going on with artists in South Africa as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. Many of them lost income and were unable to work, and people saying they really want government to do more to make sure that there are sustainable opportunities for artists that are able to keep them going even beyond emergencies such as a pandemic. And that is really why we are here tonight. Beyond the music and the celebration, it is about building a growing and sustainable television industry in South Africa, and that is something that Multi-Choice say they very much want to champion.
So, Thembekile, who are the guests? Who is actually attending this? I would suspect that Multi-Choice has an invited group of people. The South Africans who are there will probably make use of this opportunity to feel like they're on home ground, even though they're far away. But who is the target audience for tonight?
Well, the target audience, I mean, I'll begin with invited guests. You said who's invited. Well, the people who are invited include actresses who work on the various productions on Mzansi Magic. They are here, the likes of, as I said, the people from The River. And it's not just limited to One Magic, I must say. It's across channels. Upcoming content as well is being promoted here. We spoke earlier to Sikhona Sotraga, an actress who recently featured on Deep City. That's another new telenovela on the Multi-Choice platform, and she's here as part of that team. Invited, we've seen some people from Dubai itself. There are visitors as well, guests from other parts of the world who are also in the entertainment space, and people who can actually pour money and fresh ideas into the entertainment space with a focus specifically on television time.
And I must assume that perhaps there will be further opportunities for things like, you know, syndication or dubbing or even licensing of some of the Multi-Choice content. But Thembekile, thank you very much for that update. We'll continue keeping abreast of developments in Dubai as Mzansi is being celebrated tonight. It's One Night with Mzansi at the Expo 2020 in Dubai. That was Newzroom Afrika's anchor Thembekile Mkhototo living his best life in Dubai.